going to show you around. This is where we come to eat. This is in the B building. Yeah, we got little mini coffees, so I'm going to show you. This is a beautiful building. This is the roof.
Look behind you.
And then, I will. Right over there's a sculpture and a water.
I want to go in that bridge.
He likes this little, this is a bridge right here. He likes this, and you see like all these doctor's offices. Okay, so right there is like a Chinese restaurant. They got like sushi and chicken teriyaki. And then over here is a restaurant that we go to. This is the one we go to all the time. This one's actually really good. They have a little bit of everything. So they do breakfast and lunch. They've got pastas this morning. I had... Alright, y'all, sorry. I don't know where I am. I'm going to show you this again. This is a restaurant we go to. So that's like the little menu board for lunch. And then they've got pastas. They've got gyros. They've got breakfast. We get breakfast. So we eat here. So this was like 12 bucks, y'all. So I had this big old giant croissant sandwich. Couldn't even eat it all. Nick had an omelet and like two pieces of toast. Three pieces of toast.
Their salsa don't taste like salsa. It's not spicy. It don't taste like nothing. It tastes like white.
And then we got these, we got Starbucks, which is actually, so there's a pharmacy. And then right there is another little restaurant, and they have Starbucks coffee back over there.
And show them the roof.
I did. I showed them the roof. The roof is gorgeous. Look at that. And then Nick wants me to show you behind us. So this is the interior of the hospital, like a little aviary kind of, you know, in between the buildings. So that's right there. So that's another building there. So yeah. So up there, so it's a really pretty hospital. And I like the restaurants because we have some in the area that don't have.
That little garden over there looks like it'd be good for karate.
It would be good for karate. So there's one hospital that's a really good hospital, but they don't have like restaurants, and the cafeteria closes really early. Now I do think we do eat in the cafeteria a lot when we come here, which the cafeteria food is actually really good as opposed to what you think of hospital cafeteria food. But I think the cafeteria is closed to the public. I think it is only open to the hospital staff members because it looked like it was blocked off. But these aren't the only restaurants. So you have 3 restaurants right here. This is in the B building. When you go into the A building, you've got a little area over there that's got restaurants.
Yeah,
and
there's like burgers.
Yeah, there's like burgers. I think there's some tacos. And an Asian orange chicken place. Yeah, so those are over there. And there's also a smoothie place up there. There used to be a bakery that did, yeah, sells muffins. There used to be a place that did cupcakes. I don't think they're there anymore. But there's a couple of floral shops to go buy gifts. There used to be a really good gift shop over here that I loved going in. She had beautiful jewelry, and just some clothes and a little bit of everything. It really wasn't that expensive. I loved going in there, but I think they closed down, so I haven't seen them in here. But yeah, this is just beautiful. So I got here really early because I never know how bad traffic's going to be. So so we're going to sit here for a little bit, wait till it gets a little bit closer time for my appointment, and then we'll take you and tell you what happened. So yeah, so I got an MRI done because you guys know I've had trouble with my knee, and oh yeah, and so now I'm finding out the results. So okay, you're on camera.
Okay, so basically this is the replacement phone, because I don't know if y'all saw the phone before, but it had like this camera right here was out of place, and it was right here, and it was bulging out, and like everything over here was broken, and it was just all messed up. The screen gone, and now just look at this. It's like a new phone.
It's actually refurbished, but yeah. So now we got to get a case.
A what?
Refurbished.
What does that mean?
That means somebody turned in a broken phone and they fixed it, and they send those out as replacement phones. So we put a warranty on it, so I only had to pay $10 to get his phone replaced, which is a really good deal. So if you have a teenager and you don't have warranty on your phone, you should. But if y'all know of any good place to get really good phone cases that are not outrageously expensive, y'all leave me a comment, because we got to get a phone, and we got to get him a new glass. Yeah, that glass protector really saved his phone. It didn't break
a lot.
Yeah, as bad as it could have.
You should have seen it. It's like so broken.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to get off here, so we're just chit-chatting, and we'll see y'all in a bit.
Did they see me?
Huh?
Do they see me?
They see you.
Wow.
All right, hey y'all, Tammy's here. I'm back. You know who I am. We already been talking, right? If not, this is your first time. You're like, girl, why are you telling us everything? I have showed on my Instagram and in some videos about me going to the doctor about having this problem with my knee ever since we had the big freeze here in Texas, as we call it, snowvid, snowpocalypse, all that fun stuff. That's when the major pain started. I started having problems before then for a little while now, probably longer than I want to admit, and I ignored it. And then when it hurt during the snowstorm, I tried to wish it away. That worked. So now we're back here after multiple visits to the doctor's office. So I had the MRI. I went to see my doctor to get the results, and he said that I do have a meniscus tear, but he doesn't think that is what's causing the problem, which this makes complete sense now, is that I have a bone contusion, which he said basically is like a bone bruise. There is some fluid in there as a result, and he goes, I think that's where your pain is coming from, which makes sense because the reason why I thought this was arthritis only, because it felt like it hurt at the bone. So that makes complete sense. And like just yesterday, I'm trying to get the dogs together to take them out for a walk, and one accidentally bumps into me, and they hit this certain spot on my leg, and it kills me. It hurts. So that's mostly what it is. He said there is some arthritis in there, but he said mostly he thinks it's this bone contusion. So what he did, so he goes, we're going to try to avoid surgery. He asked me how it felt, and I told him that honestly it does feel better than it has been feeling. That, you know, the whole reason why I went to the doctor is because it hurt to walk. Now I feel like if I sit for a while and I get up to walk, it obviously feels a little stiff and stuff. When I get up in the morning, it's a little stiff, you know, but if I'm on it all day long, like I was this past Saturday, packing and moving and cleaning, it hurt the whole day, and it hurt in the bone. So that makes complete sense. So he gave me a steroid shot, which I didn't know what he was doing. He's like, are you okay with that? And I'm like, well, I don't like shots, but if it's gonna help, let's go for it. And he started spraying this stuff on me. It was like a can. It's like those compressed air cans, and except it's a liquid coming out, and it got really cold. You know how something gets so cold it burns? That's what it did. And he's like, oh, this is gonna freeze the area. So that's what it did. He like froze an area on my knee, and he stuck me with a needle. But so I have orders for physical therapy, so I have to find a place to do that. I obviously could have done it there, but that's not convenient to do 2 days a week when I know there are some places over here in my area. I think there's one relatively close to Nick's school. I'm going to see if I can go there, and that would be convenient if I could get it maybe right before Nick gets out of school. So I'm kind of hoping maybe I can do that. So I'm going to do that. But that's what's going on, guys. So a torn meniscus, I think the paperwork even says like a sprained MCL, and basically some bone bruising. I don't know what I did. I have no clue. He goes, it's probably the same repetition of doing the same thing over and over, and I don't know what that would be. My workouts consist of just kind of Zumba dance kind of videos, and I asked him what I could be doing. So basically he wants me to kind of lay off of anything that's going to just keep doing a repetitive thing. I asked him, he said obviously no jogging or running or jumping, and I'm like, well, what about going for walks with the dogs? He's like, as long as they're short little walks. Oh, he's going to have a brace, and the braces are made, and what it does, because one side of my knee, top and bottom, they're fine. The other side is where the problems are, and he says it looks angry. So this brace is made. He called it a certain kind of brace, and I don't remember the name of it. But this brace is going to be made, and what it does is it actually moves my leg so that the pressure comes off of these bones that are bruised and puts it onto the other side of the knee. So it's going to take the pressure off of that to give that a chance to continue to heal. So he goes, we're going to do this for 6 weeks. He said, if you feel better, great. He said, but I'm not promising that you're going to feel better. He said there's a chance that you still feel the same or worse, and we're going to have to do surgery. I'm like, I don't want surgery, y'all. Y'all know I don't want surgery. I've never had any sort of surgery. I don't want to start now. So that's where I am with that. I called my mom and told her I'm going to tell my husband and my daughter-in-law. So I'm going to get off here for now. I'm going to go do some work at the office, and I will touch base with you guys in a little bit. We'll wrap up this vlog. So see you in a bit. Okay, y'all, I have a really small little Walmart haul here. This is just a, had to run and pick up some things to help us make it through the week. There's a dog barking, so I'm sorry, it's not one of mine. If it's too loud, I'll have to do a voiceover, so I apologize. So let me just jump in. I always check the bakery items, and I love when they have their French bread on sale. So this is on sale for 66 cents. We're going to have some spaghetti, so I'm going to use part of this for some garlic bread. The other part I might make some sandwiches out of later this week. We were also out of regular sandwich bread. We were almost out of eggs. I'm going to do some barbecue in the crock pot this week, so I needed that. This is the first I've seen this, y'all. I haven't paid any attention to this wing seasoning mix. I thought I might actually try to do some boneless wings with this. But that looks really good. Garlic parm wing seasoning mix. So, if y'all tried that, let me know. And then I also picked up some taco seasoning. Y'all, Nick loves this old school blue box powdered mac and cheese. So, I got that. I also got I also had a message. I got some of the... like the Crystal Light, the Great Value iced tea with peach. We love this. I got some cream cheese. I picked up some English muffins, so I can use that in the morning. I also want to try this recipe where I do some Philly cheesesteaks in an egg roll, and it calls for cream cheese. We've been going through a lot of yogurt. I've been doing yogurt parfaits. I thought I would mix it up, and I would also maybe do some cottage cheese, get some more protein there. I picked up 1 avocado, 2 limes, a couple of bananas. This is some cilantro. I picked up my chili beans. I got 2 kinds of tomatoes. And then I also got some applesauce. And I got some chocolate caramel coffee creamer. So y'all, that's it. This is my real short little Walmart haul.